Good morning to you all. On 29 September, we are going to celebrate the World Heart Day, which is been formulated by both World Heart Federation as well as WHO, and which will be celebrated every year to prevent heart diseases in the community as well as the whole world. As you know, cardiovascular diseases are the main culprits of killers, almost killing 21 million people over the globe. Hence, we should be able to prevent these premature deaths, especially in India. These heart attacks are occurring below the age of 40 years in 25% of the people, and young people are dying due to that. Hence, this year's World Heart Day is Heart for Action. So that is the theme which has been given by the World Heart Federation as well as the WHO, and this is just to keep the heart to act or in action. So what is the meaning of this? Our heart beats almost 1 lakh beats per day, and normally our heartbeats are between 60 to 100 per minute, and we should be able to put it into more action at certain parts of the day, either in the morning or in the evening. Never keep at the same rate, so that heart also becomes more active as well as it increases the circulation to the body. What is the meaning of this is, by exercising we are putting the heart into little more action, and it increases blood supply to the whole body to the extent of 20 to 25%, and it improves the muscle strength, its muscle oxygen supply, hence the muscles also become more active, as well as it decreases the metabolism, like the blood sugar levels come down. Especially it prevents diabetes in those who are pre-diabetic conditions, and also it decreases the lipid contents. It improves the inflammation in the body, as well as decrease the fat content of the body, decrease the body weight, and its other added disadvantages due to obesity. Obesity, as you know, it's a metabolic syndrome. Obesity is one part of it, but there is dyslipidemia, there is blood pressure, there is a blood sugar levels are high, the cholesterol may be high, and that is the whole gamut of the metabolic syndrome. Hence, by putting heart into action in the form of a regular exercise, how much exercise one can do? It is been advocated by the WHO that 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 to 150 minutes of a vigorous intensity exercise per week has been advised by the WHO to prevent the heart diseases. What happens when we exercise? I told you, it improves our lipids, that is the cholesterol, all these things will come down. Our blood pressure comes down by almost 2 to 5 millimeter in those who are having normal BP, and 5 to 7 millimeters in those who are already having a high BP. What about the lipids? Here the good cholesterol is supposed to increase by 2 to 5 milligram. The bad cholesterol, called as an LDL, is going to decrease by almost 5 to 7 milligrams, and triglycerides to the extent of 5 to 25 milligrams are supposed to come down. So in that way the heart health also improves, because lipids are the main culprits for the deposition into the arteries and causing later heart attacks. That's why they should also be brought down to the extent possible. The other thing is improves metabolism by decreasing the blood sugar levels, all this thing. Whatever calories we are consuming, that should be spent again in a better manner. So that also can be done by doing a regular exercise. So what type of exercises are better in normal individuals? Normal individuals, usually it is the aerobic exercise called as walking, swimming or cycling are the best form of exercise. I told you 150 minutes of moderate intensity is important, and in those already who have suffered from a heart attack or heart failure, all these things, you should start once they become stabilized. If there is already lot of ischemia, you should avoid exercise in those individuals and try to stabilize them either by revascularization or giving proper treatment. And after that only you should exercise once he is able to resume his normal activities. After with all whatever medications they will, with that being taking, he should continue the exercise. And usually, again I told you, at least start with a few minutes of exercise initially, gradually increase. So low intensity exercise for a week, then you can take him to moderate intensity, then gradually in between high intensity exercise also can be given in those people, so that whatever their future risks they come down, cardiovascular recurrences will come down and events will come down, hospitalizations can be decreased, as well as his heart health also improves and he can live for a longer time. So that's what is required in those, even those who are already having a heart attack, whether they have undergone a angioplasty or a bypass surgery, still they require regular exercises. Even though they have not undergone, at least on whatever medical treatment has been advised, they should continue at least the moderate intensity exercise continuously, so that their heart health also improves and they can live for a longer time. So that is the importance of what is the meaning of putting the heart into action. So with this I think I hope I must have clarified why exercise is very important in our life and how the heart diseases are prevented. So with this I think I end my talk. Thank you.